Hi everyone, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. How is everyone? Welcome, welcome. You're with Amira. This is Psychic Readings Live. We're going to be doing some live readings. I'm going to start off with the pre-ordered super chat questions. If you want to do a pre-order in the future, you're most welcome to do that through my website, AMIRA'S.com. And then we'll go into the live stream to see if people want doing the lives, wanting to do a live question. And then we'll move, if we've got time, we'll do a coffee cup reading. Otherwise, we'll do that another time. Depends on the time. Usually it's quite busy. So first in, first served. Minimum donation is $5 USD or equivalent per topic, per question. So let's have a look, everybody. Hi. Hi, Amy. How are you? Hi, hi. How is everyone? Welcome, welcome. So I'm just going to do two pre-ordered super chats, and then we'll move into your super chats here on demand. Hi Venusian, good evening. How are you? Welcome, welcome. How is everyone? How's everyone doing? Happy full moon in Scorpio. We did some general collective readings for the full moon in Scorpio on the last live, which was 2 days ago. So you can see that on the channel if you'd like to check that out. And we can move into your super chats today earlier than later as well. If we do get a break, we'll go maybe do a coffee cup. We'll see. Hi Tammy, how are you? Welcome. All right, first pre-order is from Dee Dee. Feeling like your son's seeing something in the house. He's not talking like he should. Is this connected to what he's seeing? Okay. I feel like he does have some spirit guides around him. I'm picking up 3 different energies, 3 different people. Feel at least 2 of them are male energy. There can be other spirit guides, etc., who don't have a male or a female sort of energy. It's just like a general, like higher realm type of star. I'm getting like a star universal type of light around him as well. Yeah, higher ascensions, higher sort of energies, etc. Let's have a look at the cards for you, Didi. I'll just do a general reading, like a general spread for you, and just see what comes up. And then if any other messages come through about what he's seeing, we'll also take that into account as well. I feel like he's kind of moving through some sort of an ascension process. I'm seeing like this beautiful big star rising. So I feel like he's got a lot of twinkling energy in his conscious and subconscious mind. I do feel like he's kind of getting a lot of messages, downloads, etc. I don't feel like it's anything to be concerned about. I don't think it's like a bad energy in the house. I feel like it's more like ancestors' spirit. I feel like it could be grandfather, that type of energy, grandfather, father spirit, and maybe brother. It could be connected to you. Some people connected to you. I'm getting 2 people passed over connected to you who are male energy. I think they're related as well. It's sort of like brother, father type of energy. Could be grandfather, uncle. It could be brother, father. Okay. All right. You're going to have more options and choices to have some sort of new start, new beginning. Also, I'm seeing something like a hypnosis type of pendulum or something going on with hypnosis. I mean, you might end up doing some sort of hypnotic type of sound playing going on, like sound recordings. You might play some hypnotic sort of music, or you might actually do some sort of hypnosis. I'm not sure how old your son is, if he's still a baby, but it could be that you put something in the room that kind of hypnotizes him in some way, like a sparkling thing. I'm seeing lights, so I feel like he might be better off with lights around him, like small sparkling lights. Yeah, like this little light here. Yeah, I feel like he may not like it very dark, is what I'm seeing. And I do feel like it's somebody who has passed over. There is somebody passed over around him. They are protecting him. I feel like there's protection there. You're going to have some decisions and choices to make. There's going to be a split decision between something that you're deciding. It could be something to do with your life, you're starting something new, going in a new direction, making a choice about someone, or something to do with finances. This whole thing with your sun is making you quite confused. I feel like this is your sun here, the Page of Rods. This whole thing is making him quite confused, or you confused. But I do feel like you'll get clarity around it. I feel like you're being brought to clarity and you're being given a guided light here with the Hermit. So I do feel like you're being brought to clarity. I don't know if you are also selling something online or speaking to somebody at a distance, or there's some sort of import-export going on with you, or something across borders, state borders, etc. But you might be delving into picking up a new hobby or a new product. I don't know, you might end up selling something on Etsy if you're not already, picking up jewelry or crystals or something sparkling as well. Yeah, so you could be doing some sort of shipment in the mail. I'm seeing shipping in the mail. Yeah, dispatching orders. So it could be like a little side hustle for you. That this could be where you're thinking about where your money is going. It could be into a little side hobby. It might be some sort of trending jewelry or something, you know, costume jewelry or something that's happening that you like, or some sort of crystal looking gemstones that look like, that are actually crystals, is what I'm seeing there. All right, I hope that makes sense, Dee Dee. But I'm sure, I feel like your sun will be fine. Yeah, I feel like you'll be fine. Hi Malik, how are you? Welcome back. Hi Amy, thank you. Hi Venusian. Hi Malik, thank you for that. Maria, thank you. Glenifa, thank you as well. Let's do our next pre-order, which is from Raquel. Raquel says hi to everybody. She's on a different time zone right now, so she's not able to kind of join in as much as she used to. So let's have a look at Raquel, general reading. General reading for love for Raquel. Love topic predominantly, but let's see what else comes up for Raquel. Yes, we're doing super chats. Thanks, Malik. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, we'll go straight into the super chats after Raquel's reading, and then anyone else who does want to do a Venmo or a Cash App, they can do that also through my website, AMIRA'SCELON.com. Okay, so let's have a look at Raquel. What's going on? What's going on for Raquel? I'm getting a G, like a Gerard, Jeffrey, Jeff, G, or looks like a G. Gregorio, Gregory. It looks more like a G than a J. It's definitely a Brazilian name, so I don't know all the Brazilian names starting with G, so I'm not sure. I only know Italian ones and some Spanish. Okay, here we go. Raquel. Oh, 10 of Cups. You've got a... Oh, you might be thinking about wanting to have a child or a family still, or wanting to, you know, be in a partnership, being stable, feeling like you've got a home, a family, etc. Could be somebody also that comes in who don't think they have a son, but let's just say that they might want one. Okay, you're working hard. You're getting the money though. The money's there. The money's coming in. I've seen more commissions coming in for you now in this quarter, this next 3 months, 3 to 4 months. I feel like things are going to pick up around the American summertime. I don't know if you get more tourists around this time. You're definitely keeping on top of things. You're keeping very stable. You're maintaining a lot of stability. And I'm also getting the words your own identity as well. So you're feeling like you're maintaining your equilibrium and balance as at the same time as being true to yourself and your own integrity. And also coming up with some ideas. I do feel like the Invisalign is going to go well. I do feel like you're going to, for some reason, go ahead and do it. I don't think you've got anyone on the island to do it with, but I think you'll definitely do it. Yeah. You might shop around for another dentist. That might be less expensive, or a package or something. Yeah, there's some sort of childhood memories here. There's sort of like the feeling of childhood sweethearts, or wanting to be in sort of like a romantic relationship. There is romance coming in around you. But at the moment, it's more about finances and things coming up. They might even give you a pay rise there as well, or you're definitely going to get more money. So that could be through commissions or other things that you're doing on the side there. And you're thinking about relationship, but you're not really doing a lot about it, which is fine. You think you've got the King of Cups underneath. You're thinking about it, but you're not. You might have more dreams about someone coming in. I'm getting somebody potentially with dark hair coming in. Darker than lighter. Okay, I've got also a Leo energy. And it could be this Leo from the past thinking about you as well. But you're kind of happy to be independent and happy to do your own thing. You've got the Magician underneath, so you're kind of happy to be able to be doing your own thing. I feel like if somebody is going to come in, it's kind of like a bit ambivalent. Like you could take it or leave it type of thing. You're thinking, oh yeah, well, not really sure. Yeah, not really sure that I really feel like having a relationship or want one. Yeah, there could be some ambivalent energy there with it, like, yeah, not sure, but it's all good. It's all good. It's like you're not going to rush into anything. Good to hear you're okay, Malik. Thank you, thank you. Happy Mother's Day, Elle. Happy Mother's Day to you. I'm not a mother, so I only of my furry friends. Yeah. Which I don't have any at the moment, but I'm just a mother for everybody, I think, in the world, like all of my clients. Okay. Thank you, Elle. Happy Mother's Day to everybody, by the way. Happy Mother's Day, Venusian and Tammy, Maria. I'm not sure if Maria's a mother. Glenife. And who else? I wanted to do a shout out to all the people in these awful places, like these places with problems. Like I was thinking yesterday, I've had clients all over the world. I've got one client who's Canadian, but she's in Pakistan. I did a shout out, she's okay. I've got other Indian and Pakistani clients as well. There's a lot going on over there. There's war going on, pretty much. You're not a mother, just a plant mother. Oh, that's sweet. Hi, Pisces Moon. How are you? Yeah, just doing a shout out to everybody. Yeah, I've met a lot of people in all different parts of the world, and yeah, big shout out to everybody for Mother's Day. If you are a mother, if you're not, you're a mother of something, whether it's, I wouldn't mind a tropical aquarium actually. I like fish. Yeah. Okay. She said the Pakistani thing has settled down. Hi, Essence O. Happy Mother's Day. And also to Amy, happy Mother's Day. Okay, Amy's first up. What is Paul's intention towards your co-worker? Doesn't... Oh, also about the Pope. I just didn't see this Pope coming in at all. He's American. I did pick up potentially African American. I feel like the next Pope's going to be African. I'm not sure how long this Pope is going to last, to be honest. I'm not sure he's actually the best choice, even though he's the first American Pope. I'm not 100% sure about him. You know, they should know. They should know. You know, he's pro-immigration. Illegal immigration. I'm not talking about the States, but I mean, the whole thing to do with illegal immigration has ruined Europe. You know, it's completely ruined. Oh, he has Creole roots, really? Oh, that's good to know, Elle. He doesn't look like he does he? Well, I did pick up African American, so maybe he is okay. But I don't know why he's pro-immigration. I mean, the Catholic Church talk about being pro all of this, but they don't actually do much to help people. Even though I really loved that last Pope, you know, he was very good. Anyway, let's see what happens. I got more of like an Obama type of looking, not looking, but potentially looking guy, you know, like Pope style. Let's have a look and see. What's Paul's intentions towards you? You feel like he doesn't want you there. Which one's Paul, Amy? He was one of a kind, Elle. I know. I know. Yeah, one of a kind. One of a kind. Let's have a look at Paul. It's not the Italian guy, is it? I think his name was Gianni or something, or Giovanni. He's your co-worker, not your boss. Okay. Paul. Look, a lot of companies in America, you know, you're working with people, they're not friends, you know, they're in competition with you. They could feel also, you know, threatened by you. They want your position. He might be trying to put you under the bus. Let's have a look and see what he's doing, this Paul. Let's see what Paul's doing, and anything else for Amy or Cicely for work. Okay, he could be trying to do something sneaky behind your back, or do something spreading rumors, or doing something a little bit backhanded. But you're going to be okay. I feel like you're protected. You've got allies there. You've got protection. There's also a female, I feel, that has something for your boss. She might be trying to get your boss on side as well. Even though you stay there, I think, for as long as you like, there is a sense here of you moving forward with something, whether it's a promotion or an actual job move. I mean, you've moved jobs successfully on a number of occasions. It could be another move, maybe not, or a move up. What's the Chariot? Or it could be getting a new car if you need a new car, or a company car. I don't know if they give you a company car, but you could always ask for one. But they might write off these things, you know. That's an idea. Got more money here too. Yeah, you've got abundance here. Something good happening around the summertime for you. Around the Leo months, around your birthday, around the Cancer Leo sort of segment of the year, July, August. You've got good energy here with more abundance, pay rise. I think you're going to get a pay rise. I feel like this guy's going to he might try to do something sneaky, but I don't think he's going to get away with it. Like he might try to make up a rumor about you or talk dirty about you behind your back. I feel like he doesn't have a lot of power. And you're keeping on top of the situation, which is great. So you're keeping things in a balanced mode. Yeah, in a balanced mode. Okay. Let's have a look. All right, Malik, how are you, my dear? General message for Malik. Let's have a look. You've got a jumping card, Malik. You've got the Lovers. Hi, Michi. Happy Mother's Day, Michi. Malik's got the Lovers. So something's coming forward with the Lovers, Malik. You've got love energy, partnership energy. You could be in a relationship already. You might be moving into a more serious relationship from the place where you're not, where you are already. Or if you're single, then going into more of a serious situation. You're saving more money as well, or being careful with your spending, because you're planning some sort of move into a different area, a different field, a different situation, moving forward. So you could be in a situation here that is allowing you to save more money. It could be in a partnership, it could be in some sort of a relationship or a boss situation. Saying to you're meditating, or you're going to be meditating more. You're going to get more visions as well. Visions from spirit, visions coming forward. But it looks to me like things are on the right track. New partnerships coming in, or good partnerships with meetings, with interviews, with new collaborations with new companies, etc. Hi, Maria. Thanks for the 10. How is my friendship with Roberto move? How will it move forward? Okay. Okay. Let's have a look at Roberto. Thanks, Venusian. I got just your super chat donation. Okay. Maria, how is the friendship with Roberto moving forward? How is the friendship with Roberto moving forward? Maria. There's something here, connection with somebody through music, or you're getting songs coming in that mean something to you. Okay. I feel you'll visit him at his house, or there could be a party going on. He might invite you to a party at his house or something like that, where you're going to meet some people. There's also a sense of travel or moving on. I don't know if he's going away or traveling, or it's you because you're going to Florida. I'm just hearing that Santana song, Maria. I think it's called Maria. Something to do with Santana. Okay, so that could mean something to you, or there could be some sort of symbolicness with it. I still feel like he's a bit stuck, and I don't know, he's kind of playing this withholding game with you. Kind of feel like he's playing this, withholding. And it's not really to do with your marriage. It's to do with he needs to feel in power, in charge about something. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel he's like an interim person. It's sort of like the more you want something with him, the least he's going to give it. And there's this withholding feeling with him, and pattern. I think one of these trips that you're going to go on, it's going to sort of set you free from something that's been holding you back. So it could be that you finally meet somebody of value who is going to really add value to your life in so many ways. Yeah, in so many ways. He's like that. Okay. Well, he might, yeah, he might come to your house, but I mean, how long can this prostate thing go on, you know? And it doesn't mean that he doesn't, you know, he doesn't need to, you know, some men who are abstinent, that it doesn't mean that they can't have sex, you know, for the other person, if you know what I mean. It's kind of like a selfish energy. Yeah, I feel like something's going to shift sooner or later with you. It's got nothing to do with him, and it's going to set you free. You're going to get the thing that you need. I feel like with him, the friendship can keep on going in the background. You know, and why can't he fix his prostate? I mean, this has been going on now for ages. Or is it just an excuse? Yeah, I do feel like you probably go to his place in summer, yeah. And he might have some party. Get him to invite you to some where you meet other people. That would be the best thing. But, you know, he's very controlling, so it could be just about all about him. Okay. Clinique, and then we'll do Venusians, Cash App donation. Okay. Hi, Glenifa, how are you? Can I get a reading for the next 3 months? Job, love, health, anything exciting coming in? Okay. Then we'll come to you, Lorraine, afterwards as well. Selfish. Yeah, selfish men are not good, you know, not good men. Oh, you spoke to your family in Pakistan, Elle. Okay. Hope everything is okay, yeah. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. Okay, Glenifa, let's have a look. Next 3 months, job, love, and health. Let's do a 3-month spread for Glenifa. And just going back to you, Maria, I feel like I've always predicted that you're going to meet somebody else that's going to check all your boxes. So it could be just a matter of time. Sometimes these predictions can take years to come about, like 3, 4, 1 year, you know, but just let's see. Sooner or later, somebody's going to show up. Let me tell you. And I feel like they're golden, and I got that before. So it's still coming through the same. Golden hair, golden tan, blondish or light brownish. Okay, Glenifa, let's have a look for you, my dear. Sorry, I just got a message from Spirit from Maria there. Okay, Glenifa. Sometimes it can overlap. Sometimes you can get a message through somebody else's reading as well. So if you are just listening to the live, you might get a message through somebody else's reading that resonates as well. I'm getting a P initial for you, Glenifa. P, Pablo, Paolo, Piero. Okay, let's have a look. Peter, first, second, or last name. 3 months. Okay, you feel like things are a bit stagnant as well. Just kind of like stagnant or not moving. You've also got the Lovers, like Malik had the Lovers. Very nice. Okay, so you might have been into somebody recently or interested in them, but it seems to be that things aren't moving or haven't moved in any sort of direction. You've got more money coming in around you. The money's looking really good. So work, job is looking very good. You will get an offer of a relationship coming in. I feel like it's somebody new that you haven't met yet. Like I said before, you've got good money cards here. And I feel like this offer is coming in approximately 3 months' time. So it could be at the end of the 3-month time cycle. I'm not seeing anything about health. There could be some insomnia. There's one indication here of being attracted to people who have third parties. So you're going to eliminate that. You're going to put that to rest because there's somebody that's coming in that's going to be coming in straight and strong. And it might be just a matter of time before you meet that person. Could be inside 2 to 3 months. It looks like time frame. You're going to save quite a bit of money as well, and making attempts to invest in a good way for yourself for the future. Invest in a good way. American or European? Kind of getting Latino. They could be South American, European, South American, or Spanish even. Oh, your daughter said Happy Mother's Day. Thanks, Michi. I'm not a mother, but I'm a mother of everybody, all my clients. And my furry friends when they are around. Yeah. Okay. Let's have a look at Venusian was the next. She did a offline chat, super chat. What does the moon cycle have in store for you, especially after the podcast? Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about the podcast, Venusian. I think you presented yourself really well. I did skim through it. I didn't listen to it all because it was really long, but I did skim through it, and it kind of got better as he got into it. So I think he kind of does a drama at the beginning to get people engaged. It kind of got better as he went into it. I think you presented really well. You looked fantastic. Your skin looks great. Your presentation, your hair, your makeup, and everything that you said was just, you know, it was on point. I think if you really want to have guidance to do with budgeting and career and direction and anything to do with debts, is to go to the Ramsey show. Anonymously, you can even do it, but make sure you've got all of the numbers written down, because you might have had them written down, but you might not have wanted to share them like on a podcast live, which I don't blame you. I mean, it's very personal information. So you could go in anonymously and like put a different name and have everything written down. Yeah. But I would do that, because they do they do calls all the time, and I think they might have like an ongoing like live radio show that happens all the time. So I would say, you know, go for it, and you don't have to show up with your face or anything like that. But they can give you some very good advice, and I don't think this guy's advice was that great. The only good advice he gave you was the thing about the resume and focusing on one thing at a time, or focusing on the best thing, but it's hard to say what that is until it kind of presents itself. So it's tricky. I think that's the only good advice he gave you. was any tips he had to do with creating resumes. Moon cycle for Venusian. I think you've got Moon in Scorpio too. Let's have a look. Moon cycle. Yeah, I would go with people who actually look, you know, like they've got a balanced life, if you know what I mean. Okay, Queen of Rods, that can be you. Feeling very passionate, feeling also very fiery, feeling like you're coming back into your power as well. Feeling like it's time to move forward in a new direction. Yeah, but you might also be looking at finances and all of that sort of thing, because it does cost money to move, and you don't know what you're doing with moving, like if you really need to move, or where that's going to take you right now until you find the right situation. I think you'd be a great agent. I mean, there's a lot of there was this one YouTuber I came across yesterday who was like an agent for people who get brand deals. And I think that's what you want to do. I think you'd be really good at that. And she's got a really good YouTube channel as well. Okay, so there's more money coming in, or there's a lump sum coming in. Could be from a man, could be also from a source background, something from the past. Could be from the courts even. If it's not coming in now, it'll be there before August or in August. You are going to decide exactly what you want to do, and it'll take off with momentum. There's too many options and choices, I feel, that are surfacing around you, but you're going to choose one thing that's going to work, at least one thing that's going to work in your favor, and it's going to start moving. So I feel like what you're doing is putting your irons in the fire. And the thing that's going to take off is the thing that will work for you. Yeah. Three of Swords. Yeah, you feel like there's been delays around all of this to do with money. Yeah, the court, you might get some money back from the courts. Or from some sort of benefits even. Backdating benefits, because you've been alone, you haven't had any child support. Yeah, so the legal stuff is going to go really well. So sometimes when you give up on something, it starts to shift. Like when you feel like it's come to the end of the line, that's when it starts moving. And I feel like that's going to be what happens. Yeah, good health and good feeling of energetic, feeling like you've got things working out in your favor and things spinning forward. And yeah, don't include African men who are in the UK or who are British, because there's a lot of really great guys over there. Yeah, who are very successful, and that could work with you because you have that sort of background. So not that you grew up there, but you have a connection. It's just a matter of meeting somebody who's like, who's like that. Okay, let's have a look at Lorene. Hi, Lorene, how are you? And we'll come to you, Michi. Okay. Sorry to keep asking about graduation. You want to ask for an update because you want to know if I will graduate. Okay. And you wanted to graduate in June, didn't you? At the end of June? By the end of June. If not June, then August or September. Thanks for your moderation, version. And Michi. Thanks for the cash out, Michi. Put your, I think your question. Can you pop your question in the chat? I think you said general. Okay. You've been applying for jobs too. Okay. Cool. Come to you, JD. Okay, let's have a look at Lorraine. Hi, Lorraine. How's it going? I want to upgrade about that graduation. Let's have a look. Let's do a 3-month spread for Lorraine. What's going on with graduation? A 3-month general. Okay, thanks, Moochie. Okay, Lorraine, graduation, 3 month. Okay, feeling like you've got everything. All the chickens are in the coop is what I'm getting, whatever that means. It's sort of like, okay, you've got everything's hatching and coming about. You've also got money here, good money. Money here coming from subsidies or grants, etc. You're also saving money. It could be a time where a lot of people are saving money. That's cards come up a lot. I feel like you'll be moving forward, definitely moving forward, celebrating. It's coming up in the next short while, so in the next month or 2 at the most. So I do feel like you are going to be celebrating a win here, celebrating the graduation. You've got the King of Cups giving you the graduation. You've got the sun shining there. Could be in the August month if it's at the very latest. Yeah, at the very latest. You feel like things have gone slow, or that your teachers or professors haven't gotten back to you quickly enough about certain exams or certain things that you've put in or submitted. But I feel like they're really bombarded right now, but I feel like you will hear back. Everyone's trying to rush to the finish line is also what I'm getting. I feel like everyone's trying to rush to the finish line. So it's like it's all coming at once. It's a little bit like a tsunami is what I'm seeing. It's all coming at once. So everybody wants to get done quickly. I do feel like you will graduate, yes. The exact timing of that is subject to these teachers getting back to you and to tell you how, how things are gone, how things are, how you can proceed. But I do feel it's going to be soon. Yeah. I do feel it's going to be soon. Okay. We'll do a general 3-month for Michi. Let's have a look at Michi. Thanks for the cash out. Thanks, JD. I'll come down to you. General for love in June. Do you have a love interest that you're asking about, JD? Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Michi. Michi the star. I feel like your social media is going to get more followers, Michi. I think you're going to get more confident with it. It's going to start really streamlining. I'm getting the word shorts, so you might start doing shorter, kind of quick videos, like short, snappy videos. Yeah, could be the shorts that are going to go off. Let's have a look at Michi. Let's have a look. There you go, the star. Michi the star, okay. Here's another 5 of Pentacles. Everyone's saving money. Everyone's going to get money or save money, or they're watching their spending, watching their savings. I think it's probably something to do with Saturn and Aries. Everyone's getting more disciplined about certain parts of their life, or they're looking at their spending or budgeting. You've got more money coming in too, Michi, so even though you didn't get some sort of approval for a government grant, there's money coming in from somewhere, lump sum. So it could be some sort of back pay or a lump sum, or you might have just received one already. Wishes coming true. You are going to have more fun. There could be also an attraction coming in around you as well. Yeah, I feel like you've got to watch these women in your building because one of them might be trying to hit on you. It could even be the one that is asking you for a reading. Or she's going to ask you to look after her kids or something. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, you might have already decided what to do. It's really up to you to decide what you're going to do with her, but I think it could get messy. It reminded me of that story of mine about that friend of mine who ended up having a double life. That's why she came to my mind, because it reminded me of that. Reminded me of some weirdness going on. Yeah, reminded me of some weirdness going on. There is a man here though, Mitch. He looks good. He looks nice. He's finally a different star sign. He's a potentially a strong water sign, sun, moon, and rising. He could have a couple of planets in water. Could be Mars and Venus. It could be the moon. It might not be the sun or rising. I wonder if you're going to meet him at the pool. You might. They've got programs down there of like kids programs and stuff, like not in the pool but inside the building, like play groups and different things going on. They could have like summer stuff going on. I think it's worth looking at. I don't know if you're close enough to the pool to maybe be in the jurisdiction, but you should be able to get in there to do something. Yeah, they've got community programs down there. And it's a really, really nice facility. I went in there in COVID, and it was really well organized. It looks to me like you could be feeling like you're missing a partner, or the feeling of missing someone from the past. It could be your child's father who's passed over. He's definitely guiding you still. He's got very good energy. He's definitely guiding you still in the right direction. And these fruits are popping out. So he's guiding you for more opportunities, more fruits to your labor, more things to kind of pick off a tree. You know, like picking fruit off a tree is a very pleasurable experience. Yeah, so he's giving you some sort of bounty. Like he's sending you like blessings and bounty. And I naturally feel that Sagittarians are very lucky. So if they tap into that energy, they can really, really do extremely well. Yeah, with your neighbour, like I said, some of these weirdos in your building are going to make you want to move, I think, so eventually. So you're going to move eventually. Yeah, you're going to move. Thanks, Lorraine. I didn't get that that message. didn't get, what was your question for the super chat? Oh, you've taken it off. Okay, that was before. All right. Sorry, we've done it. General love for June. JD. Oh, you're missing his face. Yeah. Yeah, it's sad. A lot of people often are on the other side. Oh, it's an accident. That's okay, Mitch. Don't worry. We've done her one. Her super chat. We've done that. Oh, okay. You will graduate the 4th of June. Fantastic, Lorraine. Excellent. Good news. That's really quick. Good news. Excellent. Okay, JD. You wanted to know about love, JD. I asked you if you had a current love story. Happy Mother's Day, Mystique. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. Okay, JD. Anything to do with love? Let's have a look for you. And we'll come down to you, Val. Anything to do with general love for June for JD. General love for June for JD. Single. Single female, okay. Hi, Elaine. Happy Mother's Day. I don't think you're a mother either. Happy Mother's Day. Okay. Hi, JD. JD. Love for June, JD. What's going on? Let's have a look. JD. Love for June. Okay. You might meet somebody at some sort of a party. It could be a 4th of July barbecue or house party or something. You might meet someone in and around a work environment as well. I'm getting a C name, C or a K, like a Carlo, Carlos, Carl, Charlie. Looks like it could actually be a really nice partnership that leads into a serious relationship. They could have their money sorted out. They might have their own home, money, profession, wear a business suit or a uniform to work. And be very conscientious. You might meet them through their career. If not, they're very successful in their career, whatever it is that they do. Okay? Or they're focused on their career. That's why they've been single. Welcome, Alec. Welcome. Hi, Val. How are you? Thank you for the 10. You're getting close to being done with the house. Oh, yeah. You've been working on to sell. That's in Pennsylvania, isn't it? You had to put a lot more money into it that you planned. Yeah, that can happen. Will I get my asking price at least close to the price? Is it a good time to sell or is it a good time to sit? I feel like the timing of things could be questionable. You've got the nice floors done and everything, the wood. Getting a lot of wood floors, wood. I think you mentioned something about wood. You're not sure what to do. Let's do a 12 month, because you might want to sit on this for a while, because real estate does go up. You got pretty much everything done. Yeah. And there's a lot of fear mongering right now about people. People are kind of on edge, but at the same time, there's a lack of housing, so it could be a good time to sell. Let's have a look. Is it a good time to sell for Val? What's the best thing to do? Is it a good time to sell? What's the best thing to do with the house? Let's look at the house. Answers for the house, starting with May. And is there a better time to sell? If not, sooner than later or later. Val. Seeing September being quite good. September popped up. Yeah, you're still confused in May. So it's saying if you're still confused, don't do anything. You're going to come up with a plan in June. You might even get an offer in June. You might get people who are kind of just kicking tires, like just window shopping is what I'm seeing around June. Even if you put a sign out the front and say for sale, you could just get a lot of people who waste time. Feeling like towards the end of the year is going to be successful. November, December, January looks like you're going to get good money. So if you're wanting to wait till after summer, you might. And you might wait, just get too many offers up until then that are not looking that great. And then the right offer could come in. I mean, you could always try now because it's saying that you do want to try in June. You might just try it for a short time and see and ask for the most amount of money that you want. And if you don't get that, you could take it off the market and then put it back on in September, October, because I feel like you're going to get what you want by January. It's like you've got the money. And then you have to decide what you want to do after that. So it might be a good idea to think about that you've already sold the house for the price that you want, and you've already decided exactly what you want to do afterwards. So it's always good to have a plan. Otherwise, it can come as a surprise, and then it can put you in a position of, well, what do I do now? So if you have a plan already in your mind of exactly how you visualize this going, then I think you're going to get the right price. And it might not be until the end of the year going into January. I mean, that's when the money could hit your account is January, but the escrow or whatever it is could be before then. Or the sale could be before then. Okay. So you could try now. If you do, it could be like, okay, it's done. But ask for more, maybe more than what you want, and see if it comes in. You're hoping to talk to someone who is interested in buying properties. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you might put, you know, put your feelers into the market right now, but I think people kind of, unless they've got a lot of money already just sitting there, they may or may not be ready to buy. Okay, let's have a look for you. Next we have Heidi coming up. Heidi, how are you? Welcome. Oh, do you see my daughter working during the summer? Okay, let's have a look. Heidi, thank you for the 5. Daughter working through the summer. Just tell him what the price is, Val, and say it's not negotiable. Yeah, people will try to, you know, bargain with you. So just tell him what it is. If he wants it, he'll take it. Okay. She might work in a hotel. Got hotel, family hotel, or for a family business. Might not be your family, but it could be a family business. Looks like she's going to get the job she wants. She's got luck there, yes. And she's very clear about exactly what she wants to do and how she wants to do it. I don't know if she's studying law or something to do with contracts, but she could even get a job that's sort of like going to help her with her future career or something in line with that. Yeah, it looks like she's going to have her wishes come true. She's going to get the job that she wants. And I feel like it's a family business, or it's a business that will, or it's a type of place where families go to. So it could be a theme park, it could be hotels, something in tourism, hospitality tourism. Thanks, Heidi. Yeah, I wish you all the best with that. I think she'll do well. She'll get what she wants. She's got her eye on the prize, whatever that is. Hi, Elaine. How are you, my dear? How's everything in Chicago? Judge did not grant order of protection, but I still may have to go back to the courthouse. Question. Courthouse, yes or no? Guidance on whether I should go back to try to refile because they think it's on with me and it's not. I think I said something like that, didn't I? That it wasn't set in stone, or they weren't, it might not have been worth pursuing. I think it's best to put your energy into something else, like getting yourself an agent, getting yourself other jobs that you want to do, and looking further afield. I don't think those people are going to bother you now. Is it worth going back to the courthouse? Should you try to refile? It could be that it's going to cost you money. It's going to be sitting there for some time. It could be also that he's washed his hands of you. Oh, he said his name wasn't on there. Okay. It's like they're washing their hands of you. Okay, Justice. That's more like it. Lovers. Okay. Doing things step by step and with the patience, yes. So I feel like sometimes these things take time, and you're going to call the police on them because they're getting on your nerves. Who's getting on your nerves? Yeah, I feel like you could give it another shot. You've got to put his name on there though. Yeah, otherwise they can't do anything. Yeah, so it's saying justice will be served. So it's worth giving it another shot. It's worth giving it another shot. Thanks. Thanks, Pisces Moon, as well. We'll come down to you. Let's have a look at the next super chat. Hi, Glenifa. Will I succeed in the glow up challenge? Okay. Will I succeed in the glow up challenge? I think you got the Temperance card there, Elaine, so it said to just go in, do everything that you need to do slowly and surely, and you're going to get justice. Okay. Will I succeed in the glow up challenge? Glenifa, let's have a look for you. Well, you want to do a glow up to get a husband. So it could be yes. You've got a husband, wife, groom and bride, yes. You're going to feel more lucky, more abundant, more fresh. You're going to feel like It's good for your self-esteem, it's good for your finances, it's good for your romantic life. The groom and the bride facing each other. You've got the eye of protection, stability with the tree, and jealousy. People are going to be jealous, but you're going to protect yourself. Yes, so I feel like it's a yes. What can I expect in the next months, 6 months? Mystique. 6 months for Mystique. Let's have a look for May. That Jay is not giving up, is he? Maybe he already got the gifts for you, you know. He does understand what it's like to be a parent. I'll give him that. What can I expect in the next 6 months? Feeling more secure in May, June. You will go somewhere in June. So it could be that you end up deciding to take a distant journey or deciding to move somewhere or get some distance between where you are now and where you want to be. Where you are now and where you're going, like energetically. Get some distance between where you are and where you want to go. And if you haven't made up your mind to relocate, you will have decided by 5 months. You're waiting for the messages to come back. You're waiting for the news, the invitations. And you're going to get more money. So you're waiting for the right job to come in, or you're waiting for the right responses to come back. And I feel like when you do finally move, I do feel like you're going to find something that I think you got the hidden gem before. I feel like you're going to find a real good deal or a good bargain or something. There's going to be a really good like a hidden gem in the market there. So the job first, and then the hidden gem will come up of where you're going to live. Okay, we'll come down to you, Val. Oh, sorry, Lorraine. Let's have a look at Pisces moon. Thank you for the Venmo. Your mum and I have a place we're moving to, but you mentioned my mum having a lucky streak with an apartment. Will something else come up? You don't like the one you're going into? I don't think your mum wants to move out of the city or out of state. I think she's happy where she is. I still get eventually you might go somewhere else. You might go somewhere else, but it could be a stepping stone, the situation. Let's have a look. Will she get something better coming up? Well, your mother's kind of got a lot of good ideas and she's on point. She also knows people, so she might have a good community where she is, where you are, and support to a certain point from people, whether she works with them or friends of hers or acquaintances that she's known or family members, overcoming challenges and achievements. So I feel like the health is you have to sort things one thing out at a time. So if this move is to get the health sorted out, then that could be the best thing for you. That will make you feel more stable and secure. Will she get a better offer? If she's looking, yes, maybe she will, but she might have decided on that one. You know, and it's expensive to move like multiple times. Will she get a better offer? You might get a work offer, a work thing, money coming in, and better health. So maybe that's what you need to focus on, is getting the money and the health sorted out. And I feel like that's going to work out. Your mother might also feel better about it as well, of the place that the new place that you're in. I think it's going to be up to her if she wants to look for something else. She might, but it may or may not come up straight away. You know, she might not even be looking. She might have just been like happy with the one that you found, that she found. Okay. Hi, Lorraine. How does Jafari feel about you? Okay. How does Jafari feel about you? Jafari. How does Jafari feel about Lorraine? Oh, there's a love interest. He wants to surprise you with something, surprise you with gifts, surprise you with something fun. Courting man about town. He might want to take you out. He feels like there is some sort of a soulmate connection there, but he may, you know, not be thinking long term at this point. He might be just looking at short term things. Okay, Mystique. Thanks for the 5. Good things coming to you, Mystique. Good things coming to you. Let's have a look. Mystique. Good things coming to you. I feel like you're doing the best you can do right now. Like you're really putting in a lot of effort there with your applications and everything. Oh, you're going to get a contract. That's for sure. Driving. That's you. Past love. It might be something that you've actually applied for before. I don't think that's to do with a love interest. I feel like you're going to get something that you've applied for before to do with driving. So it could be the airport shuttle, it could be something fun, in a fun place, it could be short-term contract. So I feel like that is going to come up for you, Mystique. Thanks, everybody. Happy Mother's Day for those who just joined, and do a shout out on arrival if you're new. A like if you like to put a like on. Okay, Mystique, what can I do to stay protected, most connected to source, and keep my gifts extra sharp? You're overly exhausted and not able to focus on self-care much. I feel like it's coming back to basics. I feel like it's, I also got salt coming up around you. So I don't know if you've got a salt lamp or you do salt baths. Salt baths are very good. Put salt in the 4 corners of the room and leave it there for about 3 days and then vacuum it, or throw it out if it's in like a cup or something. That removes the energy of anyone who's trying to get to you. Can do. Also under the bed as well, if you can put it under the bed if it's got space. But a salt lamp would be good for you. And also if you feel like you need to keep your gifts sharp, it could be about going back to yourself and just focusing on your own self-care first. You've got to do that first. really before you feel, you know, that you feel it's good to get that back, because it's the basics of everything, the basis of everything. So getting that back on track would be good for you. So maybe you need a break. Maybe you need to cut down on how much you're putting out there, as in energy. And if you're exhausted, you've got to get yourself back on track. Yeah, you've got to get yourself back on track. King of Rods. Yeah, changes in the air, Mystique. Changes in the air. So I feel like something's going to come in, and I feel it's going to be a job, and you just need to breathe. Like, you need space to breathe, and I feel like being around your parents is not a good idea. You know, it's not the best environment. Okay, Amy, will I be living in your own house someday? Will you own your own property? Is what? Maybe the lake property is yours. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe the lake property is yours. You'd like your own house. Maybe the lake property is yours. Maybe that's why I kept getting it. And you be with a partner at some point when you've got that property, maybe. Could be a neighbor. Why don't you go and start looking at some properties that you like? You might meet this guy going on some open houses or something. I think you're getting close. I think you're getting close. I don't know if you've been saving a deposit, saving money, but I think you've been getting close. And this could be also why it wasn't highly recommended to spend money to go back to your home country. I'm also getting gold come to you. Gold. I don't know if you're investing in gold, or you've got gold jewelry you're selling or something, or somebody's going to give you gold bars, gold jewelry. There you go. There's the gold there. Gold coins. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. You know it's going to be a burden, but you want to take it on. And then we've got the lump sum of money there. Gold coins. Yes, so I feel like it's a yes. Could be your property, the lake property. Why don't you go for it? Yeah. You might pick up a bargain. You might pick up a bargain. It could be after the summertime. You've got a 10 there. That's October. And a 1. Could be next year, January. It could be October. You might just find a nice house that's kind of like foreclosed on or something like that. I'd start visualizing, looking, and putting yourself in the right positions of getting what you want. Okay, Mystique. How soon do you see me back in your own space? I think if you wanted to move out, you could go out to a small studio now. I think you could. But I think you're still pondering, what am I doing? Where am I going? You know, I think you could easily move to a different, like a small apartment or a cheap apartment, small apartment in the city that you're in now. How soon do you see me back in my own place? Okay. May. Looking at money. You're going to put some applications out there in June. July looks like the road's open. August looks like you've got the money in August. I feel like it could be in June. June, July, August. I think it's definitely over the summer. And Your career is going to really take off. You're going to feel like you've got better jobs in line coming into the fall. Yeah. So you might even be looking at, you know, living in your city where you are, if that's the best thing for you, if you know what I mean. I mean, there's got to be something going on there, you know. That's not expensive, etc. And also jobs, like even just working at Amazon, picking and packing. They've got to have a pick and pack there, you know. Mystique. Jay, the Taurus, dropped off the Mother's Day gifts. What's his thoughts, intentions, anything hidden? I think he's being persistent. That's one thing. I feel like he feels sorry for himself, or sorry that he can't offer you more. Or he's not letting go, is he? Such a Taurus. He's not letting go. He just keeps thinking if he's more persistent, he's going to just keep you in his energy. I do feel like his intentions are that he's found somebody who works and earns money and can contribute to his life. Yeah, I do feel like he does have that ulterior motive there up his sleeve. So I would just be careful. You don't want to look at their intentions. You want to look at what your intentions are. What do you want? Okay, Venusian, thanks for the cash app. You've been slacking on the Himalayan salt. Okay. Yeah, just try not to, just try to get your energy back, Mystique. That's what you need to do right now. Look after number one. Do you see me getting the housing voucher? The housing authority took me off the list because I accepted this program I'm on. However, I let them know I need to move. Okay, good. Is that what the legal thing is about? Venusian. God, these people, they're just weird, aren't they? These lists and everything. Yeah, I feel like you'll be back on it because of your daughter. I mean, you could even emphasize special needs, and I think that they're going to help with that. Okay, you filed for legal custody. Okay. I think you'll get it. You'll get it. Once that's done, I feel like you'll be off and running in a new direction. Yeah. You've got money there coming in, saving money. Yeah, I feel like because of your daughter, you'll get it. You'll get back on it. Yep, you'll get back on it. Yeah, Highland, that's fair enough. Yeah, let them be mad, exactly. Yeah, I think Desi will help you get to the right place. And I think you'll be happy once you get there, even if it's in state. You said you want to leave your state, but even if it's in state in a different place, I think you'll be happier wherever you go after this location. This is was always a stepping stone in a direction to go somewhere else, just to get you out of your mother's house. You know, that's often what it is. something leading you from A to B to C. Okay, do we have any last calls, anyone? But I think finally, Venusian, the legal stuff is going to start swinging in your favor. Hi, Lorraine. Any messages from your guides? Thanks, Mystique. Messages from your guides. What guides do you want to tap into? Okay, Lane. Yeah. What guides do you want to tap into? Yeah, I think it's come to the end of the line, Venusian. I think finally something's equating to resolution is what I'm getting. And also this, you know, Pluto in Aquarius, even though we thought, oh yeah, the age of Aquarius is going to be great, it's going to be more humanitarian, people are just becoming weirder, you know, just weirder. Yeah. So I think things are coming about, you know, shifting. And it's in line with, you know, it's in harmony with your Libra planet, so that's a good thing. All right, messages from your guides, Mystique. Do you have anyone in spirit that you're connected to, like who's passed over? There is female energy around you at this time. I feel spirit guide, ethereal type of energy. I think it dates back to Atlantis and some connection with Atlantis. Kind of getting / ancient Egypt, but I'm getting more Atlantis, Atlantean energy, sea energy, something very ethereal and elevated. I kind of get the Egyptian energy more grounded. So I'm getting this energy being very ethereal. You could be in a changeover of guides is also how I'm seeing it. So you wanted to see who you're connected to in your guides with your gifts. I feel like you're kind of in a changeover. That's why you might need to sort of like just regroup and get yourself back into your own good physical energy. And the more kind of you look, the less things become real. It's about time to, this is the right time to be focusing on your consolidating of finances and being in a safe and pleasant environment. It's kind of coming back to basics. So they're showing me the earth coming back to basics. So try not to go off, you know, with your guides and stuff and worry too much about that right now, because it's not really that important. I feel like there could be a shift in a changeover. Usually happens every 7 years or so. Oh, okay, you had a slight shift about your past life the other day. Okay. Yeah, it's about getting your health and environment sorted out. Okay, Lorraine, how does Clara feel about you? All right. She's one of the roommates. She's one of the roommates. Oh, that's a good question, Pisces Moon. Excellent. When did she pass? How does Clara feel about you, Lorraine? I don't know, this Clara, every time I look into her energy, she's really like ambivalent. She's just very detached. She's very much into business. She could be just working. It's almost like she's in her head a lot, or she's not really connected much to her body or her heart. She's sort of like off with not off with the fairies, but she's kind of like not grounded, or she's just about business. Yeah, she's just looking at the money. So I don't know if she's working out as well or doing a lot of exercise and working a lot, but she's trying to make something happen. So I don't know if she's trying to get you to do something for her or make something happen. And it's like I said to you before, I think it was about her. She just looks at people as kind of how they can help her, how she can benefit from it. She's looking at money, finances. And she's more focused on relationship or maybe finding someone eventually. She might not talk about it, but that seems to be what it is. Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about her. Yeah, I think she's just one of these kind of just focusing on herself constantly. Any messages from Grandmother Doris? 79. I'm getting the word sweet and sassy, so I don't know if she was sweet and sassy, but I'm also getting something to do with music and molasses or sugar. So I don't know if it's something to do with molasses or sugar around her, or she grew up near sugar or sugar cane or molasses, something like that. She's showing me that. She's also given me reference to a man, so I don't know if she had a son that passed, or it was your father's mother, or she's referring to one of your sister's brothers that passed. She's got some sort of a male energy with her. Looks like a son. And she was very sad about him passing. He might have passed too early. I'm getting like a Robert, Bobby. I think did I get Bobby for you before? Bobby Brown. I got Bobby Brown the other day for somebody. I didn't say Bobby Brown though, I just said Bobby, but Robert, Bobby, Roberto, Rodrigo, Ricardo, something like that. An R, strong R sound. She's in a good place, but she was sad about somebody else passing. So I don't know who that was. I feel it's a male energy. She's showing me a lot of candy, like Skittles, rainbows and butterflies. She does want you and your mother to get a move on, even though she probably wasn't a very impatient person, but she kind of wants you to get a move on. She's happy about the move, in a sense, or just moving on, moving forward. Yeah, so I hope that resonated, Pisces Moon. Thank you for that. Thanks, Doris, for coming in. Okay, Elaine, no problem. That can happen, you know, can happen. You can attract haters and stalkers. Yeah, it can happen. Can happen. All right, everybody. I'll leave the chat open for a few minutes or a minute. I think we've covered everybody. If anyone's missed, let me know. I think we've covered everyone. Thank you for moderating, Venusian. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. I hope you have a beautiful evening wherever you are, or a day wherever you are in the rest of the world. And I hope to see you all very, very soon. I'll be posting when I will go live next. It'll probably be Friday night US time, Monday morning, Saturday morning, the rest of the world. Thanks, Mystique. Thank you, thank you. Thanks, Michi, as well. Thank you, Elaine. Love you too. Thank you for joining. It's always good to see everybody all together. Thanks, everyone, for coming on in. I truly appreciate you all being here. It's lovely to see you all. I think Sunday night is a good night, isn't it? It's a good time to come in. Good time to come in. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Lots of love and blessings, everybody. Take care, and I'll see you on the next live. Take care. Ciao for now. Thanks, Pisces Moon. Let us know how that resonated in the comments. Thanks, Pisces Moon. Ciao, ciao.